Voters have 36 candidates for governor this primary. 36, and the top two will go on to November regardless of party. With polls showing Democrat Jay Inslee in an excellent position to advance, the KIRO 7's Essex Porter gives us a look at the top Republicans in the race.
Keeping safe because of the pandemic, we did remote interviews with the top 5 leading candidates. They are Republic Police Chief Lauren Culp, Anti-Tax Initiative promoter Tim Eyman, Auburn State Senator Phil Fortunato, developer and former Bothell Mayor Joshua Freed, and Yakima doctor Raul Garcia. We asked each about their unique background or primary reason for running.
To give back to that American flag for all the things that it's done for me and my family. I was that skinny kid from Cuba that didn't speak English, that had hand-me-down clothes. But in this country, if we work hard, we open opportunities.
I'm really a battle-tested fighter in the political arena, and it is a snake pit, there's no doubt. And so for 22 years, I've gotten 17 ballot measures on the ballot. Voters have approved 11 of them.
The latest is Initiative 976, forcing $30 car tabs and threatening money for road and transit projects. His initiative to stop safe drug consumption sites in King County prompted Joshua Freed to run statewide.
My exposure to that and running Initiative 27 to stop those heroin injection sites exposed me even more to what's happening in downtown Seattle with the rise of drug addiction and the rise of crime as well.
I bring to the governor's mansion that private sector experience, that real world experience of working with people, signing a payroll check, working in government contracting, highway contracting, for example.
I'm a big proponent on the rule of law and law and order.
Though Culp says he will not enforce the latest gun safety laws passed by voters, he's decided they are an unconstitutional violation of the Second Amendment.
You know, the government is not our master. We do not work for the government. The government works for us. It's there to serve the people.
When it comes to dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, none like the way Governor Inslee has used emergency powers. Tim Eyman is suing the governor over the mask requirement.
But when it comes to safety, all you can do as a representative of the people is give them information and not impose $10,000 fines unless you follow my orders.
Joshua Freed is sponsoring an initiative to limit the governor's powers.
One man or one woman in Washington state having so much power is a concern. I think it's right to broaden that input to at least the four corners in the House and the Senate.
Dr. Garcia does recommend wearing a mask, but would not mandate it.
There is nothing about me that says that I will ever mandate anything coming from my background. I think that, as I said, we get more with honey than with vinegar. It should be up to the individual business owner. That's freedom. That's freedom of choice.
What have you chosen to do? Do you wear a mask yourself?
I do not wear a mask, no.
Some of the candidates have had legal troubles. Notably, Tim Eyman is fighting a campaign finance lawsuit from the Attorney General, and Lauren Culp is being sued over his investigation of a sexual assault case. Both deny any wrongdoing. In Olympia, Essex Porter, KIRO 7 News.